Astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your daily forecast for the day of Friday, October 6th, 2017. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different with your daily today. The reason why I'm going to do that is because it literally took me like 6 hours to upload the last 8 videos, monthly videos to YouTube today. Something with my internet is just not right. It's just not right. So it ends up taking me a really long time to upload the videos, even though they're done and edited and ready to go. And so I had to figure that out. I was on the phone with Comcast, and then Comcast fixed my internet, and by fixed, now I can't get my iPad to connect to my laptop through the Wi-Fi, which is what I need to do the iPad thing. So I'm going to use another program that I have, 2 other programs on my computer to record the chart and to kind of walk through it with you. So excuse me if it looks a little bit different for today. The program that I'm going to use is called Ephemeris. I have it on my Mac and on my iPhone. It's my favorite program, I would say, for astrology. So if you want one, I would use that one. That does a lot. And one reason why I like it is because it's really easy to move back and forth in time and to see where all the planets are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive right into the chart. What we've got here, just to show you how it works, is I've got the chart on right now. It's just turned 1:27 a.m. here, Salt Lake City. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move this forward to, I like to do it for like 11 a.m. my dailies. And you can see all the planets move, which is kind of neat, and the aspects change, and go from there. Okay, so what we've got coming in today is we've got the moon here still in Aries, still bringing our attention to who we are and what we want, and to motivating ourselves and acting on things that are really important to our identity and who we are all around. Okay, I think that's just a big thing that we're thinking about. We're coming off a full moon too, so we're really trying to, or need to, finish doing whatever it is that's important to us, whatever it is that we want, that we feel as though we need, so that we can let that go, let whatever it is that we feel like is really important to us go, so we can start to focus on other parts of our life, like our relationships and some of our commitments and things like that, and really needing to make sure that we are taken care of so that we can more wholeheartedly give ourselves to other people and the other things that are going on. Okay, so that's just kind of to set the stage where we are right here with the moon in Aries. Now, last night the moon was in a square over here to Pluto, coming off a square as we're moving into today, really saying, you know what, if you figure out yourself, and if you figure out who you are and what it is that you want and need and are ending and completing in some way, then it's really going to help you to move up in the world, to get what it is that you need, to create the reputation and to maneuver your life in the right direction, because we have Pluto here, which indicates lots of strong feelings and lots of power, and Capricorn in the sign of your career, of your social standing, of your life direction in some way. Okay, so really needing to focus on who you are to move yourself in the right direction, having also to readjust our perspective with the moon making a quincunx over here to Venus and to Mars in regards to our daily routines, what we do on the day-to-day, who we interact with on the day-to-day, what kind of our routines look like in our job in some way. Okay, so that's kind of what we were coming off of yesterday into today, still feeling all of that stuff. What changes today is that the moon comes into a trine over here to Saturn. So as we're really trying to push forward on some things that are important to us, that we want, or that we feel to kind of, you know, seal the deal on some of this stuff, it's really going to help us as well to get on a new journey, to do something new that we haven't done before, to get some more insights, to find the passion once again in our life, and in some ways, I think, to really take the power back. I think that's kind of what we're coming into yesterday and today, is really learning how to step into our own power, to start to make sense of our lives, to move forward on some things that we want, that are new here, especially with the moon coming into this trine with Saturn, really helping us to commit to doing something new and exciting that is going to be good for us in some way. The moon here also going to be in a trine to the North Node, also really helping us to move forward on some big projects and some plans that we feel like are good for us, can make us happy in some way. Okay, and of course Saturn also about to trine the North Node, also in a trine with the moon, so we've got like a little grand trine going on here, all of them about 120 degrees apart, which makes it a trine. really saying there's lots of opportunity today, to move forward, to commit to something new, to do something new that really can be good for us, that really can help us move forward in the right direction, find more of the joy and find more of the love in our life as well, with the North Node here hanging out in Leo, all right? So I think that, to me, is going to be a main thing that is going to define today and what's going on as we start to move through the day here at right around 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You can see it right here. We're going to have the moon on top of Uranus, okay? As we're feeling a lot of these good vibes to move forward, to commit to some new things, to really do some things that we feel like are good for us and can bring us some more joy, I think we're going to want to break free. We're going to want to express ourselves, not have so many things holding us down, really beginning to move and to push forward on some things that we feel as though are close to our hearts, are going to make us feel better. Perhaps we may feel a little bit more sociable at that time as well, since Uranus does rule groups of people in a lot of ways, to really come out and express ourselves and who we are and what we want, and be free to do the things that are important to us, okay? I think that is what is going to go on. Could be a little bit jarring in terms of relationships, because as the moon comes over Uranus at 27 degrees, it's going to end up opposing Jupiter over here at 29. All right, so even though we may feel free to do what we want and move forward on things that are important to us, other people may not feel like we are necessarily with them, doing what they want, on board, needing to just watch out with that and try to balance what you want and what other people want, but making sure, especially with the moon here over on Uranus, that you're getting yours first, okay? Even if some other people aren't happy, okay? Not that they won't get their due. Other people will have their share. They'll have their time. It's just that right now you need to finish up with some things going on with you before you can start to commit to them, okay? So I think that is really what is going on there. Kind of going to hang out with that. And then as we move through the day, 6 p.m. here, the moon moves into Taurus, as you can see, and that's when we start to calm down a bit, take it down a few notches, start to find more of that stability in our life as to where we've been really internal inside ourselves on Monday and Tuesday, with the moon hanging out here in Pisces, as of where we've been really bold and wanting to push forward with the moon in Aries and the full moon coming in yesterday. I think when the moon gets into Taurus, we're going to want to take it easy, chill out, not be so stressed, try to find more of the stability in our life, and really begin to unwind after this full moon, trying to push and complete things and move forward, okay? And once it's in Taurus, it just kind of hangs out, if you want to look at it. See, it doesn't really do much. I mean, a quintile is a minor aspect. And then we're already into tomorrow morning. So that's kind of the day. I think tomorrow night's going to be really chill. Probably not a good time to make a lot of things happen, but definitely a good time to feel more grounded and steady and stable maybe. So there's just kind of some of that stuff coming in. So that's what I see there. Venus and Mars, of course, off of Pluto now, beginning to make a square to Saturn. So all of these crazy changes that have happened the past few days, we're really starting to commit to them, okay, to find out a plan on how to act with them, and really make them manifest really solidly in our life. So it's not about making changes as it is about just now living them, whether or not we like them. So that's a thing that's coming in here. And then, of course, the Sun and Mercury conjunct, also now about to square Pluto, so more Pluto stuff coming in here, where even though we've made a lot of the changes, even though we have to commit to a lot of the changes that are going on, still really needing to now adjust our relationships in some way to make sure that our relationships are on board with where it is that we're going and with everything that's happened, and to get right with everyone after all of this crazy stuff that's been going on, and to try to integrate everything and work it all together, all right? So I think that is what is going on there. Sorry that was a little bit all over the place, but it is so late right now and I am exhausted. So that's what I'm going to give you today. Your card, Two of Swords reverse. This to me indicates something we don't want to see in some way here. Maybe feeling trapped as well, not knowing what decision to make, needing to not allow yourself to feel trapped, maybe remove yourself from some difficult situations if you can, to see things more clearly so that you don't end up trapping yourself in all of these situations that aren't good for you, okay? And so that you can start to move forward really knowing and more clear-headed with what is truly going on, okay? So that is what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you liked it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.